All right, guys, head to the equipment service. Here we go. We just got done painting, cleaning everything all up. Got the top all done, bottom all done. We didn't do that drive shaft. I don't know. Freaking drive shafts. Sucks if you don't paint the whole thing on a drive shaft. Then you wind up with a little spot of missing. But oh, I mean, I stripped everything off. We went ahead and cleaned up the transmission. Got some paint on it. He's got these big old traction bars. Went ahead and cleaned them up. So we'll put all the wiring back on. This actually we might be putting it on the ground and going outside with it, because we've got some time now. Now this paint can sit and cure. And we still have more time on the engine. I haven't gotten the block back from being thermal cleaned yet, which is a freaking drag. But we do have a bunch of his parts all here. I mean, as parts were taken off, parts were cleaned, and you know, the rocker boxes, that's all polished. That's not paint. That's polished. All this stuff's all polished. The front cover did look good. I showed it before. There's a little bit of a couple of spots, but it's not real bad. I mean, on my truck, I would reuse that. I wouldn't. I mean, you know, we are going to go ahead and do the transmission lines. They look all right. They actually look good. They cleaned up really good. But the power steering lines, not so much. We're going to be buying all new power steering lines. It just ain't worth it to take the time, take the chance. They're really not that expensive from Ford. They're not. I think we're going to do the one, both lines coming off the power steering pump as well. Because this one had a little tear in it. The supply line had a little tear in it. And these, honestly, look at that. Yeah, that's not going back on. They're really not that expensive. They're really not. I'm going to reuse the rocker arm stands. Put new rockers on those stands. Those actually sit good. They sit flat. But let's go back here. All right, y'all are going to laugh at this. I actually have his intake done. You know, fuel pump off. It's got to be cleaned up. I'm going to take the little half of the sector shaft off. That's about as clean as you can expect. It's not finished. We'll go through and we do more to it, but inside, as far as it being cleaned, it's done. That one is, yeah. But you guys are going to laugh at this. Now, we've got a different block. This is the block out of the truck. Since I already have one being thermal blasted, I don't know if I showed on some of the previous videos that this thing actually was very, very rusted. I mean, the coolant was disgusting. It was horrible. So I've used a whole bunch of connecting rods, and I got the exhaust manifolds in there. I went ahead and put one head in there. That's vinegar and baking soda. And we're just gonna let it sit tonight. See it, it's all moving and bubbling. So right there's the paint pen marks. Now it's taken a lot of it off, but what it looks like is this was a salvage engine. So that sucks. But we're gonna go ahead and I figured I'd soak it in vinegar. I got some time right now. I got the crankshaft in, getting clean. And it actually checked out. I haven't V-blocked it up to check for any run out. If there is any run out on it, then we're gonna grind it. So I gotta V-block that back up. The crankshaft's in here. Actually, it's done. I need to take it out. I just need to get some time. Crankshaft's right there. It's taking a bath. So let's close it back up for it. Oh, this is the other head. I couldn't fit both heads in there. This one will go in there in a little bit. I know that looks pretty bad, but it actually isn't. A lot of that is just shit on the surface. It's because it was liquid. because I put vinegar in the coolant ports. And man, it takes a lot of crap off. Well, look at all this rust that now is on the outside. That was inside the coolant ports. So it's just kind of what you could call a little at-home remedy for nasty coolant ports. And then we'll go through and clean it more. What this is doing is breaking the hell out of it. I mean, these are not machined at all, so nothing's done. I'm gonna take that head out of that trash can there. Probably tomorrow I'm going to take that head out and I'm going to put this one in place of it, and I'm going to start on that head. So, yeah, that looks horrible, doesn't it? But you know what? All that crap was in the coolant ports. That was all in there. I mean, it'll come right off. I mean, if you look, it will come off. All that stuff is just powdered dust, like here, watch. Well, I say that. But it will come right off. Plus, we're machining the whole head, so it's not really a big deal. What else do we got going on here? Oh, I don't know. Hang on. We got getting a pretty good stack of new parts that we've got. We got all kinds of tensioners and turbos. They're all done. They're ready to go back on. Oh, once I cover it back up. The damn fuel cooler pump looks like crap because of all the rust that it had a leaking radiator. So that freaking sucks. What else is there? Oh, pistons. All right, yeah, this thing was in pretty bad shape. Let me show some here. Let me find one. I mean, the cracked one's in here somewhere right there. We had broken rings and we had seized rings. See that intermediate ring right there? Right there, it's stuck in the ring land. So yeah, I mean, and a whole bunch of them were. There's one too, right there. The ring was stuck in the ring land. Let's just find the other end of it. Right there. I know, well, here, it's hard to tell in the video. Oh, the whole damn ring is in there. Seized in there. Right, sorry, here. Right there, there's the ring gap. It's just seized in there. So, yeah, I mean, it was poor thing. Then we got where the piston basically melted a hole in the piston and then cracked it. It melted the oil control ring. Let's see, I don't even know which one that is. It's one of these down here. We'll have it as a memento for John. It's one of these here. Here's one with a big old fat witness mark right there. There you go. But look where it burnt through. Burnt a hole right through the oil control ring. Slight compression loss right there. But could be worse. I mean, two of the cab mounts, the rest of the cab mounts look all right, but the front cab mounts were shot. The bottoms were just destroyed. So, and obviously, since the cooling system looked like it did, yeah, you're getting a new oil cooler. That's freaking nasty. Low pressure pump looked all right. Did not have any issues. I mean, no nicks at all. So, you know, it burnt a hole through it, but it didn't put any metal anywhere. Missing a couple of bolts here and there, a couple of things, but it's all right. We got it all on the list. All these bolts are all cleaned, all ready for install. I mean, we don't have to do this. Don't take this wrong, guys. We don't have to do this, but I mean, wouldn't you like to see this? See your job taken care of like this, so that we know that all of your parts will make it back on the truck? Because yeah, but yeah, I got everything bungeed up and strapped up so it's not on the frame. The transmission's held up, it's just suspended. Went ahead and cleaned it up. But other than that, what else we got back here? Got a whole bunch of crap in the bed. All that, oh, I think I've already showed that. All that stuff's clean, it's ready to go. So, yep. So that's it. Thought I'd make a little update video on John's truck. We are moving along. It's Progress is kind of slow because of just the grand scope of what it is. You know, he's not going to be nice to it. So, you know, as far as that crankshaft, I got to get that out, and then we'll put that up on blocks, and I'll check the run out, see if it's good. I mean, if it's good, then yeah, but I wouldn't count on it. I mean, I really wouldn't. I mean, a couple thousandths run out is pretty common. So, you know, yeah, that sucks. But if we got to cut it, we'll cut it. Whatever. I actually go with rattle can rust stop paint to do all the little stuff that we didn't get, because it's not completely done right now. And damn, John, these Bilstein shocks, that's sad right there. We need to clean them freaking things up. Those are 5100 series Bilsteins. There should be like brushed aluminum. It should be all clean. I don't know. If we get some time, we might take them off and clean them up. Damn it. Alright, but that's it. Just a little update video. Johnson's moving along. Alright guys, have a good day.